Good morning. This is Holly with Holly's Joys, and I'm going to read my rendition of the story of Eve. Just bear with me. Eve is enjoying another day in paradise, where she has her dominion and stewardship over everything. She's on a long, unhurried walk through the garden. Doesn't that sound amazing? Unhurried? So much more than I would typically think of a garden as well. The beauty is breathtaking in unimaginable ways. The variety of flowers and animals and bugs and trees just painted a landscape of beauty beyond understanding. This walk was like all the beautiful and peaceful walks before it. The kind of walk where she just lets her fingers slide along the tops of the flowers, laughing as the bees flit about after being disturbed from their pollinating, which is actually the bee's dominion, right? She pauses to laugh at the way the precious young animals tumble over each other, so sweet and playful, brothers and sisters, no matter the species. Just all one big happy family. I mean, that'd be amazing, right? Can you even imagine? Her every sense awake, every detail alive and vivid, and she knows nothing of challenge or hardship in a place where provision is abundant. She's not looking for anything. She's simply attending to the beauty she's been given and the dominion in the purest form, just appreciation, delight, stewardship, just presence. But then a sudden movement, a noise in a place that's usually quiet and still. The leaves of the tree of knowledge of good and evil rustle, but not from a breeze. So she looks over at the tree of good and evil, and her attention snaps to it. In that moment, the serpent seizes. He doesn't overpower her. He doesn't wrestle with her, and he doesn't yell for her. He simply redirects her attention, knowing that where her attention goes, her energy will flow. And the serpent slithers along the bough, and she's drawn, and she whispers, "Well, hello there." And she moves closer. She talks to him as if he's speaking, but it's all in this deep connection that she has with everything in the garden. And she speaks for him as and thinks for him as what a serpent might actually say if he could speak. He's not commanding her, but inviting her curiosity, inviting her, look longer, wonder, just imagine what she might be missing, not by force, but by fascination. Because even in the garden, even in perfection, dominion can be distracted. She reaches out unafraid. Fear is not recognized. Tickling the neck of the serpent, her hand brushes the fruit that dangles so close. The moment, in a tiny, almost nothing, her fingertip grazes the skin of that taut sweetness. The touch is electric. Not frightening, but titillating, the way forbidden things often are, a quickening. Like discovering something accidentally beautiful, a tactile realization of curiosity she's pretended not to have. And in that instant, she withdraws her hand and she looks at her fingertips as though they betrayed her. Her breath catches. Something inside her, something faint and long unspoken, stirs to life. Not a desire to rebel, no, not a desire to defy, because that's not it, but a desire to know. The serpent shifts a little, watching her with his dark eyes, not speaking, not urging, simply present. It becomes a mirror for her inner question, a permission slip to continue, an excuse to look, to linger in this moment. And though that has skimmed across the surface of her mind so many times, flitting like a wondrous dragonfly she never caught, suddenly it crystallizes. This desire has been inside her for A long, long time before this moment. She simply never paused long enough to name it. And the serpent's tail flicks so slightly and wraps gently around the fruit as if beckoning her. Her inquisitiveness drives her forward, guiding her attention, teasing her curiosity without force or even words. It's almost imperceptible. A gentle nudge. Yeah, in that moment, her awareness sharpens. She's drawn not by command, but by but by the subtle choreography of movement, color, and form. Her mind, her mind races through the fleeting thoughts she's brushed aside countless times. What would it taste like? What would it mean to really touch this fruit? And then the question she avoided her whole life finally forms inside of her. What would it be like to understand as God understands? I don't know. I like this way of looking at Eve. I think she's much more relatable for me, and fleshing her out has been a lot of fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great day. And just when you have your Eve moments, realize them, and then you can curate whether you really want to touch it or not. And we'll see you next time. Like, share, follow, press all the buttons, do all the things. And as always, Wallace says, hey.